Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to Altcoin Buzz Trading. Today we're looking at Bitcoin and our bifurcated market. So not a lot of great action over the weekend, not a lot of bad action over the weekend either. Moves kind of in both directions, showing the split kind of environment that we have going on right now. Let's take a look at some of these charts. You got BTC here, kind of living lower in this bear flag last week, decided to pop up. And we did move into a resistance point, which is this declining trend line. Good volume though. Had some nice movements there, and then met with a little bit of higher volume on a pretty definitive stopping candle. So the high of this candle is 63,752. If that gets broken though, we could try a reversal back to the upside. That would essentially bring us into this choppy range that goes up to the 73,757 all-time high. Um, Lately, though, on each of these highs, they've been subsequently lower. So I'm not so sure if we're going to be able to get all the way back up there. But somewhere up here towards 70,000 would be a likely spot for us to come and fail. You have a breakdown point right here at about 69.2. That's on the table if we start to rally up. Other than that, we'll probably just chop sideways through this trend line. If we falter here immediately, that obviously would not be good. And then we're breaking some levels and likely headed to test this low here, 56,522, and we'll see if we find any support there. We did find some support there here about a week or so ago, and so from that perspective, we found support. That's all you can do is get supported, and then can you rally from there? So we found support. We're trying to maybe rally, and we'll see if we're going to. So now we're in the in-between. Now we're into chop instead of a downtrend. Okay, and it's kind of hard to manage chop effectively. Generally, it's a good idea to do nothing in chop unless you have a strategy where you like to buy the lows and sell the highs in the chop. But if you're a breakout trader, it's kind of hard to navigate chop. It's best to really not do anything until we break out. But we're close to breaking out too. The trend line here could be the first level of breakout for you. The 62,060 here is actually the first level to attempt to rally. We've done that. Now we're pulling back in said rally. So trading's always, that's trading right there. Just explain trading to you. Well, maybe you could do this, maybe you could do that, maybe you could do that, maybe you could do that. You could do this, you could do that. That's trading. If you don't think that's trading, please share your strategy with me, because that's been my experience, is that it's a series of what ifs until you start, until you get to a point where it proves half of the what ifs wrong and the other half of the what ifs right. And we're just not there at this point in time. So it made it a little more confusing with this rally, as a matter of fact. So, all right, onto the hot coins of the day. Because of our bifurcated market, that's my word of the day, bifurcated. I chose a coin that's in the top 50 that's bullish, and in the top 50 that's bearish. By bullish and bearish, I simply mean has moved up the most and down the most. Not that these are actually buy or sell recommendations. Near Protocol, this is the one that was up the most in the past 24 hours. You see here, pretty good rally right there. But on the daily time frame, you can also see it's really not going anywhere. Not great volume yesterday, although it was good for a Sunday. Not really an amazing situation overall. On the lower time frames here, we are just going through the motions again in a choppy situation. And then WIF, I always forget what this one's called. Dog with hat. There you go. Quality stuff. Dog with hat here came down pretty hard a few weeks ago, and then a really good volume bounce subsequently. So even this one being the negative one, at least according to my thing, right? Yes, this was down 5.9% the past 24 hours. Doesn't seem to be the case on my chart. I'm not sure what CoinGecko's looking at here. That's weird. So anyway, this one actually looking a little bit better. Good volume here. Small consolidation, trying to rally through, but still unable to truly get past the level right there. But that's not looking horrible. Still definitely is a meme coin, not really going to be doing too much good overall. But the market definitely is in a tricky situation right now where we're looking to rally, but it's not super sustainable. And so that's the key here. It's chop. Okay, so if you start breaking resistance to the upside, you can try an entry. Just make sure your risk is capped. You have to cap your risk. in case you're wrong, and we can, live to trade another day. So that's where we're at. So, all right, guys, stay safe out there. Have a good day, and don't risk anything if you're not sure about the trade. There'll always be another trade. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow on Altcoin Buzz Trading.